Oh boy, I have got to get a haircut and a shave. Ugh. Hey guys, how you doing?
Oh, it's been too long. I've been busy. I've been working on life. I've been working on trying to function. What all have I done? So, did episode 4 of Long Take last month. April, yeah. And now the show is ended / on hiatus. I don't know if or when it's going to come back. I'm basically talking with the folks over at Storytellers, and we agreed to kind of put the show aside for a while. We'll see if it ever comes back. So then I've also been working on more Delantar stuff and a little bit on the documentary. Haven't done much at all. I was doing some biblical research, so I've got like a list of Bible verses in an Evernote document. Mostly been focusing on Delantar, revamping the series Bible, doing refining the history, expanding on some of the character bios, and then designing the playing cards. So we have Shorshakart. That was the first version. And then I decided, because of the price of production and the price we would have to sell it at to make any money, it seemed really hard to justify that price for just one game. So, working on just turning it into a generic set of Delantar playing cards. I'm also working on improving the artwork too. And so then it'll be, you buy the cards and then you get access to a bunch of different rules for several different games. So right now we have the Shorshakart game. I did an adaptation of Solitaire, which, doing some research into Solitaire, discovered that there's actually a name for what we think of as Solitaire. It's actually called Klondike. Who knew? So that actually inspired me to call the Delantar version of Solitaire Rythid, after a region in Delantar. And so what we're going to do is, you buy the card and then there will be downloads of the different rules, but then within each rule document there's going to be a part of a Delantar story. Right now it's just going to be some of the history, some of the world building behind why these would exist in universe. Finally, I have the artwork at a point where I'm finally happy with it. I want to come up with at least one more game before we launch it. Because the main difference is it's not just a normal playing cards. It's only a 39 card deck. 36 cards at the main, and then there's 3 Joker type wild cards. So for a total of 39 cards. 3 suits, one for each tribe of the kinds, fire, water, and stone, hence the logo on there. Got the wilds are conquerors. This second deck, I tried going with a black and white, ancient medieval style. Oops, that card is backwards. Medieval style artwork. I like the escort. Wasn't a fan of how the ambassadors came out, so I adjusted that. It's another ambassador with the banners. But the problem with doing the medieval pen and ink style, it makes it really hard to tell the difference between the suits when you're playing. Especially because the artwork for escorts and ambassadors, we decided to have that be the same, just with a different suit symbol. So redoing the designs, adding color back into it, because the original cards we did do color. So the first version we tried to do in a little mini rule book that fit in the card box, has a story and stuff, and then some of my first attempts at color artwork. But the problem with the first version, no borders, so then there's some cards whose artwork goes all the way to the edge of the card, and if you look, you can see dark lines on the deck, which makes it easy to tell what card is what, and then that's cheating and marked cards and all that fun stuff that we want to avoid. So that's when I changed the design to have the borders. It's like, oh, I get why cards have borders now. But so didn't like the black and white version, so we're gonna did it in color. I haven't ordered a proof set of what's hopefully going to be the final version of these cards. Or maybe sometime down the line I'll actually be able to afford to hire an artist to make a new version of the cards. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That's still a ways away. So still trying to nail down dates for launch of those. And then, like I said, just working on the Series Bible. These last couple weeks, the last 3 weeks or so, have actually... I've had some marked improvements in my health, and especially, primarily in my mental state. I had a rough patch somewhere in the middle of that, but overall, I think it's been through a combination of a completed physical therapy, got not a clean bill of health, but an encouraging diagnosis. My back pain has been so much better. And basically my therapist told me keep doing my in-home exercises and don't do anything stupid, like, lifting things that I shouldn't or catching heavy objects that I shouldn't. And I've been taking walks most days, either walks or my stretches and exercises, trying to be careful about not taking on too much. And it's actually been working out pretty well. Last week, I know I was able to do all of my shifts at work. Week before that, I think I may have missed a shift or two. I don't remember for sure. But last week, though, it was kind of a longer week. I had to come in early one day to cover, and so longer shifts than expected. But I was able to do them all. And it's, that's usually kind of my benchmark is, have I had a flare-up that made me miss work today? So last week was good. In fact, yesterday, I went to work, did errands, socialized, and mowed our lawn. I have not been able to do yard work in a very long time. I didn't do the whole yard. I just, did a patch where it was really bad. But again, trying to pace myself. But I was able to do it all. Normally, being out and about and then coming home, I'm usually wiped out by the time I get home. Now I'm paying for all that now today. I was able to go to church, but I am really sore, especially in my legs, which is funny considering all the walking I've been doing. You'd think my legs would have been a little bit stronger. I don't know. I'm starting to ramble. Suffice it to say, things have been improving. So I think it's been a combination of the physical therapy, staying active, keeping myself grounded spiritually, which I'm not doing as well as I should. But trying to improve on that. And new supplement I started taking. No, I'm not doing a sales pitch here. It's not a multi-level marketing thing. But it's called Velasta. So it is a supplement of astaxanthin. Basically, red algae produce this. It's what gives certain animals their red or pink color, flamingos, lobsters, whatever. So it's an antioxidant, works, it's like more concentrated than lycopene or beta carotene. I don't have the pamphlets, I don't remember all the words, but so basically I was taking that supplement every day for the last 3 weeks, and I ran out a couple days ago. Didn't realize how low it was, and I think that has helped incredibly with the mental clarity, because I've discovered that if my mind stays clear, it's easier for me to cope with the pain and the stress. So I think combination of the physical therapy, the exercise, the Velasta, I think all of that combined is what's really been helping things improve. Like I said, at least with my mental state, I'm still, physically, I got to be careful. Like I said, I'm paying for yesterday right now. But the fact that I feel mentally clear enough to be able to vlog, like the early last few weeks before, I just didn't really have a desire to vlog. I wasn't feel like I was being productive enough to even have anything to talk about. I think the piece of the puzzle that's helped the most is the last step, but again, in combination with this other stuff, it's not like we've all got those friends who have their natural supplements and multi-level marketing stuff, and a lot of it tends to come across as, hey, this thing is the miracle, it's gonna fix all your health problems, just all you gotta do is this thing. That's how it comes across. I'm sure now all my MLM friends are gonna write in the comments, no, you gotta do this and all the other things you're doing. And yeah, I get it, guys, I get it. I'm not the way it comes across sometimes. So that's not what I'm saying about this Velasta stuff. All I know is that so far that, in combination with everything else, I think has been a huge contributing factor. So hopefully I can afford to get another bottle of it soon before what's in my system wears off. So like I said, just ran out and didn't realize how low it was, so didn't budget for that. But yeah. If you do want, I will say, if you do want to try it, here's the website, velasta.net. If you want to look into it, they do have a referral thing. So if you decide you want to try it for yourself, mention my name in the referral thing, and they send me they either put it in this oil that you can put into put in a capsule, take it like a pill, or they actually put it in chocolate bars. And they have a little referral thing. If you refer someone, tell us who referred you, and we'll send them a bar of the Velasta infused chocolate. So I was doing the oil, not the chocolate, because it's more expensive. I will say with the pump though, it does leak as you start to use it, so you pop the cap off and there's leakage all over the bottle. That's probably part of where it went. That could be designed a little bit better, I think. Or maybe it's just our altitude up here. I don't know. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble, so that's usually a sign it's time for me to stop. Yeah, just want to let you guys know I'm still here, still alive, still doing stuff. As far as on Patreon, I don't have anything in the works just yet. That's going to be a patron-funded thing. Yet I'm still working on it. Doing. I think we're going to be leaning more towards doing future Delantar videos as animations. I'm going to start learning Adobe Character Animator, watch some tutorials. It looks really cool. I'm going to start learning that. Might be a bit more time and economically feasible for me at this point in time to do that. Just have to have enough to hire artists. I can do the animation. I'm not as good with the actual art and character design. It's not where my skill set is. So I've been in contact with a couple different artists, so still trying to figure that out, but I will keep you posted as things progress. That was the other thing I did. I re-edited Free, our live-action Delantar short film that won Best Sci-Fi at the Paonia Film Festival. I did a re-edit of it. I learned a lot more about color correction since then, so I wanted to rework it, and there was some editing I didn't like. That's 3 years ago. I've learned more since then, so re-edited it. I'm a lot happier with it now, especially the opening shot. In fact, I'll go ahead and I'll show that to you. So here is the original opening shot of the Delantar landscape in the original version of Free. It's not. It's terrible. Here's the new version. Yeah, I am way happier with how that came out. I think as an opening shot, that's going to look a lot nicer. I'm going to plan on... Right now, I'm planning on, once I get all of our launch stuff in place, I'm going to put that out on Facebook, on YouTube, and everything. So I want that opening shot hopefully grabs a viewer a little bit better than the old version. And hopefully all to get people to go to the Delantar website, see the other stuff, support what we're doing, all that good stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. Hopefully I'll be a bit more present here in the coming weeks. We'll say weeks. I don't know. I'm not even going to try for a vlog schedule for the time being. Thanks for watching. Of course, all the usual plugs, Patreon, Delantar website, there's a donation button and stuff on there. But for the most part, honestly, guys, I appreciate everyone who watches. I want to be more engaged, so talk to me in the comments. I'll try to talk back. All right, that's enough for now. I will see you guys later.